Dear brothers and sisters, self-discipline is not just a personal trait, it is an essential part of a believer's character. It is what enables us to control our actions, thoughts, and emotions. Think about it. When you're faced with temptation, when you're confronted with the right decision and the wrong one, it's your self-discipline that will make the ultimate difference. Will you grit your teeth, bear the difficulty, and choose what's right? Or will you take the easy route? The choice is yours. Lesson 1. Embrace suffering for growth. The first lesson is this: face discomfort. Suffering is inevitable in life, but here's the key. How we choose to face it makes all the difference. Would you rather suffer and achieve nothing, which is the reality of the lazy and undisciplined? Or would you choose to suffer, but for a greater purpose, to grow, and to achieve something worthwhile? As Muslims, we have a unique perspective on suffering. We don't let hardships break us down, we use them to build our resilience. We believe that Allah has a plan for each of us. Every challenge, every difficulty, is a test designed to teach us patience and trust in His plan. By accepting our suffering with patience, we grow stronger. In fact, neurologists have found that suffering in the form of doing something we dislike, but know is good for us, like exercising, dieting, or avoiding sin, actually leads to the growth of a part of the brain known as the anterior midcingulate cortex. This is the part of the brain responsible for self-discipline and willpower. So, when you face a hardship and endure it, you're not only growing spiritually, you're also strengthening your ability to stay disciplined. Lesson 2. Control your anger. The second lesson is to control your anger. Anger is a natural emotion, but in Islam we are taught that true strength is not in overpowering others, but in controlling ourselves in moments of anger. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The strong person is not the one who can wrestle others, but the one who controls himself when angry." When we allow anger to control us, it leads to destruction. Our relationships suffer, and we end up saying things we regret. If you want to protect your peace, prevent conflicts, and build lasting relationships, you need to learn to manage your anger. When you control it, you control yourself. And that is the ultimate form of self-discipline. Lesson 3. Take accountability for your actions. The third lesson is accountability. In Islam, we are reminded time and time again that we are accountable for everything we do, even our thoughts and intentions. This is why it is so important to take responsibility for our actions. Think about it. When you make a mistake, do you own up to it, or do you blame others? True self-discipline starts with taking responsibility for your actions, learning from your mistakes, and improving yourself. This awareness allows you to reflect on your behavior, change what needs to be changed, and grow into the person Allah wants you to be. Remember, only those who take ownership of their actions can truly reflect and improve. The others, who blame others and never take responsibility, will remain stagnant. So, take responsibility for your actions, learn from them, and build the discipline necessary to grow. Lesson 4. Follow the commandments of Allah. The fourth lesson is to follow the commandments of Allah. This is the ultimate source of self-discipline. By following the guidance of Allah and the example of His Messenger, peace be upon him, we create a structure in our lives that cultivates discipline. The 5 daily prayers are the perfect example. When we make time for Allah's commands, when we set our day around the prayers, we are developing discipline in every area of our lives. How you pray is how you live your life. Do you rush through prayer in a sloppy, disorganized way, or do you take the time to connect with Allah and perform your prayers with excellence? The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The best of deeds is the observance of regular prayers at their earliest stated times." If you want to develop discipline, start by fulfilling your obligations to Allah with consistency and excellence. Lesson 5. Avoid complaining. The fifth and final lesson is to avoid complaining. Complaining is a sign of weakness and lack of discipline. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Speak good or be silent." Complaining only drains your energy and the energy of those around you. It keeps you trapped in a mindset of negativity and victimization. To conclude, true self-discipline is built through hardship, patience, accountability, obedience to Allah's commands, and a mindset of gratitude.